portfolio list is out. The full portfolio list is out. We're putting that first on Republic for our viewers to see, which is putting out the name of those leaders, the ministers and the respective ministries that they have been allocated. This is a press communique coming in from the Rashtrapati Bhavan, which says the President of India, as advised by the Prime Minister, has directed the allocation of portfolios among the following members of the Union Council of Ministers: Shri Narendra Modi, Prime Minister and also in charge of Ministry of Personnel, Public Grievances and Pensions. Also, all-important ministry that is going to the Cabinet Minister, that is Rajnath Singh, will be Minister of Defence. The Minister of Defence has changed. Rajnath Singh will now be leading the Defence Ministry. Amit Shah, given the Home Ministry right now, so the new Home Minister the country has is Amit Shah, sworn in for the first time in the Modi cabinet. He will now be leading and will be taking in charge. Ministry of Home Affairs goes to Rajnath Singh. Nitin Gadkari, the other person who was taking Minister of Road and Transport Highways, he continues. He continues as the Minister for Road and Transport and Highways, also additional responsibility of the Minister.
And of, most importantly,
yes, micro, small and medium enterprises, Nirmala Sitharaman. Nirmala Sitharaman. Niranjan, I believe, is with us with the entire list. Over to you, Niranjan.
Well, I'm just going to take you to the entire list. Rajnath Singh will be India's new Defence Minister. Amit Shah is the Minister for Home Affairs. Nitin Gadkari is the Minister of Road Transport and Highways. And he also gets Minister of, he's also the Micro, Small and Medium Industries Minister. And D.V. Sadanand Gowda will be the Minister of Chemicals and Fertilizers. Nirmala Sitharaman, the Minister of Finance and Minister of Corporate Affairs. Ramvilas Paswan, Minister of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution. Narendra Singh Tomar, Minister of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Minister of Rural Development and Minister of Panchayati Raj. Ravi Shankar Prasad, Law Minister, retains Law and Justice, Minister for Communications and Minister also of Electronics and Information Technology. Harsimrat Kaur Badal, Minister of Food Processing Industries. Tawar Singh Chand Gehlot, Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment. Jai Shankar is the Minister of External Affairs. The big names: Jai Shankar, Minister of External Affairs. Jai Shankar, yes. External Affairs Minister. Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank, Minister of HRD, Human Resource Development. Arjun Munda, Minister of Tribal Affairs. Smriti Irani, Minister of Women and Child Welfare Development. She will also retain Ministry of Textiles. Harshvardhan, Minister of Health and Family Welfare, Minister of Science and Technology, Minister of Earth Sciences. Javadekar, Environment, Forest, Climate Change. He's also the new Information and Broadcasting Minister. Javadekar is the new Information and Broadcasting Minister. Getting in some more breaking news. Piyush Goyal, Minister of Railways, Minister of Commerce and Industry. Dharmendra Pradhan, Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, and also Minister of Steel. Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi, Minister of Minority Affairs. Prahalad Joshi, Minister of Parliamentary Affairs, Minister of Coal, Minister of Mines. Mahendranath Pandey, Minister of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. Arvind Sawant, Minister of Heavy Industries and Public Enterprise. Every ministry first on Republic TV. Giriraj Singh, Minister of Animal Husbandry, Dairy and Fishery. Gajendra Singh Shekhawat, Minister of Jal Shakti. The new Ministry of Jal Shakti goes to Gajendra Singh Shekhawat. The Prime Minister had promised a new Ministry of Jal Shakti goes to Gajendra Shekhawat. And he's also, that's a MOS independent charge, Jal Shakti. Santosh Gangwar, Minister of State, Ministry of Labour and Employment. Ravinderjeet, MOS independent charge, Ministry of Statistics. Ravinderjeet also gets MOS independent charge, that's Ministry of Planning. Shripad Yesso Nayak, North Goa MP, MOS independent charge, Ministry of Ayurveda, Yoga, Naturopathy and Homeopathy. Minister of State in the Ministry of Defence, MOS. Yesso Nayak, MOS Defence. Dr. Jitendra Singh, MOS in the Ministry of Development of Northeastern Region. Minister of State in the Prime Minister's Office. Minister of State in the Ministry of Personnel, Public Grievances and Pensions. Minister of State in the Department of Atomic Energy. Minister of State in the Department of Space. Jitendra Singh getting a lot more responsibility, all of them in the MOS independent charge. Kiran Rijiju, Minister of State, Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. MOS Youth Affairs Sports goes to Kiran Rijiju. He's also the Ministry, MOS Minority and Ministry of Minority Affairs. Prahalad Singh Patel from Madhya Pradesh, Minister of State, Ministry of Culture. He's also MOS, Ministry of Tourism. Sriraj Singh, that's RK Singh. RK Singh is the MOS with the independent charge, Ministry of Power. RK Singh also gets MOS, Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. MOS also in skill development and entrepreneurship. Hardeep Singh Puri, MOS independent charge, Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. He will retain that. Hardeep Singh Puri gets additional independent charge of Ministry of Civil Aviation. He will also be the Minister of State in the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Mansukh Mandavia, Minister of State, Ministry of Shipping, Minister of State, Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers. The Ministers of State, Fagan Singh Khulaste, will be the Minister of State in the Minority Affairs, that's Ministry of Steel. MOS Ministry of Steel is Khulaste. Ashwini Kumar Chobe, MOS Health and Family Welfare. Arjun Meghwal, MOS Parliamentary Affairs. MOS Heavy Industries and Public Enterprises. General VK Singh, MOS Road Transport and Highways. He will be under Nitin Gadkari. Shri Krishan Pal, MOS Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. Danve Rao Saab Dada Rao, MOS Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution. G. Kishan Reddy from Telangana, MOS Ministry of Home Affairs. Parshottam Rupala, MOS Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers. Ramdas Atavale, MOS Social Justice and Empowerment. Sadhvi Niranjan Jyoti, MOS Rural Development. Babul Supriyo, MOS Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Sanjeev Kumar Balyan, MOS Animal Husbandry, Dairy and Fisheries. Dotre Sanjay Shamrao, MOS HRD, MOS Ministry of Communications, MOS Electronics and Information Technology. Anurag Thakur, the young minister, MOS Ministry of Finance. That's a big charge for him, MOS Finance. And also MOS Ministry of Corporate Affairs. Suresh Angadi, MOS Ministry of Railways. Big call for the MP from Karnataka. Nityanand Rao from Bihar, MOS Ministry of Home Affairs. Ratan Lal Kataria, MOS Jal Shakti, MOS Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. V. Muralidharan, MOS Ministry of External Affairs, MOS Parliamentary Affairs. Renuka Singh Saruta, MOS Ministry of Tribal Affairs. Som Prakash, MOS Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Rameshwar Teli, MOS Ministry of Food Processing Industries. Pratap Chandra Sarangi from Odisha, MOS MSME, MOS Animal Husbandry, Dairy, Fisheries. Kailash Chaudhary, MOS Ministry of Agriculture, Farmers Welfare. Debshri Chaudhary from West Bengal, MOS Ministry of Women and Child Development, will report to Smriti Irani. Big breaking news, all the portfolios read out by Republic. First here, you heard every portfolio. I'm going to quickly go to the top 10. Top 10 once again. Santosh Gangwar. No, I'm sorry, I'm going to go right from the top. Just 1 second, I'm just going to go right from the top. Rajnath Singh gets Defense Ministry. Amit Shah will be India's new Home Minister. Nitin Gadkari retains Road Transport and Highways. He's also the Minister of Micro, Small and Medium Industries. Sadanand Gowda will be the Minister of Chemicals and Fertilizers, which was earlier held by Anant Kumar. Nirmala Sitharaman, Minister of Finance. The new Minister of Finance will replace Arun Jaitley. Big promotion for Nirmala Sitharaman, Ministry of Finance, and also the Minister of Corporate Affairs. Ramvilas Paswan, Minister of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution. Narendra Singh Tomar, Minister of Agriculture, the new Minister of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Minister of Rural Development, Minister of Panchayati Raj. Ravi Shankar Prasad retains Law and Justice. He's also the Minister of Communications, also the Minister of Electronics and IT. Harsimrat Kaur Badal retains Ministry of Food Processing Industries. Tawar Chand Gehlot, Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment. S. Jaishankar, the big surprise in the Modi government, he will be the new External Affairs Minister. New External Affairs Minister is S. Jaishankar, the former Foreign Secretary of India. Nishank Pokhriyal will be the new HRD Minister of India. Arjun Munda, the tribal face in the cabinet, the Minister of Tribal Affairs. Smriti Irani, big promotion, Minister of Women and Child Development, Minister of Textiles, will replace Menaka Gandhi. Dr. Harshvardhan retains Health and Family Welfare, Minister of Science and Technology, Minister of Earth Sciences. Prakash Javadekar gets the critical Information and Broadcasting Ministry, which was earlier held by Rajyavardhan Singh Rathod. Prakash Javadekar, also the Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, which he has held in the past. Piyush Goyal will retain Ministry of Railways, also the Minister of Commerce and Industry. Dharmendra Pradhan, retains petroleum and natural gas. He's also the steel minister. Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi, Minister of Minority Affairs, retains that. Prahalad Joshi will be the minister, cabinet rank minister of parliamentary affairs, minister of coal, and also the minister of mines. A lot of responsibility given for him. Mahendranath Pandey, called from Uttar Pradesh, will be the minister of skill development and entrepreneurship, being rewarded by the Modi government for the performance in Uttar Pradesh. Arvind Sawan, who defeated Milind Deora from the Shiva Sena, gets heavy industries and public enterprise. I think that was also held by the Shiva Sena in the previous government. I think Anand Gite was a minister, if I'm not wrong. Giriraj Singh, Union Minister for Animal Husbandry, Dairy and Fisheries. And completing the cabinet will be Gajendra Singh Shekhawat, the newly created ministry in the Modi government, that will be the Ministry of Jal Shakti. The full list out on Republic TV.
So Niranjan, there you see at one end there is a shuffle. Rajnath Singh getting defense, Nirmala Sitharaman who's got finance, and Amit Shah of course has gotten the Ministry of Home Affairs, and at the other end Gadkari retaining his old ministry, and so is the case with Narendra Singh Tomar, Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi. So there is a shuffle, and at the same time certain ministries that are held by the ministers who previously also held them.
Absolutely, and a significant shuffle that we are looking at, especially when we were all building up to that expectation that this time around it will be Amit Shah who will be getting the finance ministry this time around, leading the way rather when it comes to the work done by Arun Jaitley in Modi Sarkar 1. This time around, it's a complete twist that is coming to fore, because as the new Home Minister, taking over from Rajnath Singh in Modi Sarkar 1, it is Amit Shah, and under whose leadership the ministry will be working when it comes to the country's home affairs. Very significant as far as the Home Ministry is concerned. Will it change the entire scenario, especially when it comes to Kashmir politics and the kind of vision that Amit Shah and the BJP has in mind, especially when it comes to the politics that we've been witnessing. Nirmala Sitharaman, where she was the first time, full-time rather, woman defense minister that we had seen after Manohar Parrikar, and also Arun Jaitley, who's had that ministry for a short while, but now she will be in charge of finance ministry. We've seen how Piyush Goyal, in the absence of Arun Jaitley and Modi Sarkar 1, had also announced the budget this time around. We thought rather if he would be taking in charge of the Ministry of Finance, but no, it is going to be a full-time woman finance minister this time, when we are looking at when it comes to the additional responsibility that Nirmala Sitharaman has got for her this time around. It is the Ministry of Finance. The